We were three boys raised by a single mother. I was the middle child and always looked up to my older brother, Paul. He was my father figure. He was my role model and best friend. It was in 1998 when my life began to change. My brother died. I kept asking, why did he have to die? Where do I go from here? I was 21 years old and felt so lost that I called my father to see if I could move in with him in Utah. Even though he wasn't there for us, I knew he would welcome me in, given the situation. I wondered, why am I going to see this guy who left us? Where am I going to go if this does not work out? All I knew was that I needed to leave New Jersey and everything else behind. To find closure and comfort, I began to write and wrote my first short film entitled Happy Birthday. This was the way we celebrated every year after his death. I am not sure why I was so obsessed with this pain. Why was I putting myself through this? My grandmother Mercedes died in 2005 and was a strong believer in El Cristo Moreno, the Black Christ. In 2009, they held the first Black Christ procession in Salt Lake City in her honor. I wondered, who was this Black Christ? Why were so many people moved by him? Was he different from the white Christ I grew up with? Could this be the reason she lived to be 92, while my brother made it to 23? As I researched the Black Christ, I realized that it was a painting on an adobe wall created in 1651 by a slave from Angola in Lima, Peru. Was this really just a painting, or was it something more? I decided to visit my friend Carol Ann, who's an artist in Brooklyn. I wanted to know how she dealt with the pain in her life. I had to see how art had influenced her, to see if art is the way to release and express my pain.
I don't know what to do with my emotions. Now I'm going to paint them out. You know, I just use the art after a while as a means to express myself and to get through things. So it helped me figure things out.
I packed up some bags and headed out to Burning Man. I looked online at ride shares and eventually got a lift from a funeral director. Out of 60,000 people who go to this event, I thought, what are the chances that I would be sitting alongside someone who deals so closely with death? Was he also looking for something similar to me? I don't even know what I was looking for.
It's quite an honor. I get to be in people's inner circle immediately. I'm accepted into their family right away, and I get to help people through one of the more difficult things that they have to do in life.
I was asked to memorialize someone who had passed away earlier that year in Utah. I know my friends could have asked someone else, but why was I given the honor to memorialize someone who I had never met? I did not feel alone. It felt like I was doing this for my brother. After I left Burning Man, I went to Peru to find the Black Christ. As I wandered around, I came across a tarot card reader. Would he be able to read my future? Would he be able to help me?
Es arte, porque toda mancia significa arte. La cartomancia, el tarot, el lichí, lectura en mano, todo es arte. Ahora, lo que tú me dices, lo de Señor los Milagros, es la parte mística.
I was taken to meet with one of the members of the Black Christ Brotherhood.
Casi no sabe por qué estás acá, que por si por tu mamá, por tu abuela, porque... Muy bien, de los dos, pero quien te ha dicho ven a mí es el Señor de los Milagros.
What did he mean that the Black Christ brought me here? I decided I needed a break and went sandboarding. Legend has it that a siren lives in this lagoon and her name is Wakachina. Later that night, a woman from the hostel offered me drugs, but I had to flush it down the toilet. Why was I being tempted with this stuff when all I wanted to do was find some answers? I know if I indulged, I wouldn't have made it this far. This is the magic, the morning when you see the Black Christ, where the masses fill the street in hope of having their prayers answered. I am not sure why I became so emotional during the procession. Is it that I believe in the Black Christ? Or did I find my answer?